Hey everybody, welcome to my Twisted Beanstalk again. So I'm going to be sealing up my cradle kit like I said last time. Let me put, I'm used to using these white dishes, so I'll show you what I have here. It's yellow custard. I like to put some yellow pudding on my dolls. I like to feed my Reborn some pudding during the morning. I'm just kidding. It's not pudding. So this is it's just some of the sealers, a little bit of yellow just to warm it up. I'm going to use a bigger brush though when I apply it. And so a couple people asked me about the brushes that I use. So I'm going to, these are, in case you didn't hear that the first 4 times, these are my favorite brushes. They're really long. If you're not used to them, you have to be careful because you will poke yourself in the face. I did. But yeah, so they're, I don't know what kind they are, but I know that they're numbered and that they're animal hair. And I really like these. These are also ones that I use, and that's boar hair. And these ones are horse hair. I never ever get these ones wet. These ones are only for texturing. Texturing only. One is for hair and the other ones are for applying color. So those are my brushes. And then I clean them with a orange citrus solvent. It's not a thinner, so it is I mean, you could use it as a thinner, but I use that for actually cleaning my brushes. And then I use Bob Ross because I just like love this photo. I'm like, Bob Ross, oh my god, look at your afro, it's so sexy. But sometimes I use that thinner. Sometimes I use this thinner. It's the Mona Lisa one. This one's like almost empty. Isn't that insane? It's 378 liters. And it's almost gone. That's how much thinner I go through. So that's that. These are the sponges that I use. I really like this brand because they absorb a little bit more. The other ones, I mean, there's good things and there's bad things. They absorb like crazy, so you will go through a little more if you're doing like a lot of washes. But what I like about these is because they do like expand, when you make sponges, you'll take the holes out and then it'll expand along the edge and then you get the deep holes. So if that makes any sense at all, that's why I like using those. So, and then my mop brushes these ones are my favorite. As you can tell, the thinner has like ate away at it. These are a 1.5 inch. I got them at these at Michael's. I barely find them online. Like I can never find them properly online. But these are my absolute favorite mop brushes. They never get wet. Keep that sticker right there. So yeah, these never get wet. I do wash them with that orange solvent though. So, and then let's see, what else can I show you? I also buy these. They're knee highs. That's what I use inside of my dolls when sometimes I cut them in half and you can do half in the body, half in the head. So it lasts like quite a while. There's 10 pair in here. 10 pairs, so that's 20. That's about 40 that you can get out of one box. So voila! So that's that. And now I'm going to just seal up this baby. I gave her some eyeballs as well. I was just, so these are the eyes that I'm going to use. You can't, can you? Anyways, our glowing pink ones. I'm just going to take them out right now because I'm going to seal her up, and I just don't want the paint going on the eyeballs. It's just kind of like testing out colors and stuff, but that's what she's going to be. After I seal her up, I'll put her, just put a little bit of thinner in there just to like make it a little bit thinner. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. So this morning it was so funny. My husband, me and my daughter, like my other kids went to school, and my daughter and my husband were in the kitchen, and he like went by her and like squeezed her love handle, and I was like, oh, that hurts when you do that. Like, I hate when he does that to me. I could literally punch him in the throat. Like, I hate it. And so I just happened to have like, I drink this protein shake every morning, and I just so happen to have the bottle, like the canister, in my hand, and he's like coming up to me like he's gonna do it to me, and I'm like, huh, and I'm like pretending that I'm gonna like throw it at him, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the throat if you come any closer to me. So I was like, huh, and he's like, don't, you're gonna waste your whole canister of protein. And I was like, I don't care because I would love to do that, and I would laugh for the rest of my life. So he kind of like goes around the corner, and I open up the cupboard, and there was an empty canister, like exactly the same at the bottom of the counter, or inside the cupboard. And so he's like kind of like running away, and then I get the empty one, and I go up to him, and he didn't see me like change them out, and I went up to him and I was like, oh, and I turned it upside down. It was so funny. His face, he thought he was like, ah, like he totally screamed like a girl. It was so funny. I was literally laughing so bad I had to sit on the floor so I would not pee my pants. Like, that's how much I was laughing, because he totally thought I was gonna do it, and it was right over the carpet too, you know, so he was like, ah! Oh shoot, I was laughing for so long about that. It was like the best joke ever. So that was this morning. And then I was telling him that I made a video of him being a hoarder, like about his hoarding tendencies, and he's like, I'm like, it's funny, just listen to it. I'm like, just listen to it, it's funny. And I'm like, you're not offended, are you? And he's like, oh, whatever, let me listen to it. So he's listening to it, you guys. And he's defending why he does that. Like, that's when you know you have issues. Is when I'm like, oh, like, watch this about the laundry soap. And then he's like, that laundry soap is fine. Somebody can use it. Go put your hands in it and you'll see. Like, I don't need to put my hands in it. Thank you very much. Like, I know that it's not good. So he's like, that laundry soap is good. I was like, wow. So he did that. He's like defending why he has it. And then the part where it's talking about the TV stand, he's like, oh, well, that TV stand came with the high definition TV when they came out. Like, I'm like, when did they come out? Like, it was a long time ago. He's like, oh, those were like in, you know, and the TVs first came out. I'm like, when was that? 1980? Oh my gosh, it was so funny. He's hilarious. He's like defending why he has all this stuff in the garage. But that's what happens, eh? Start defending your own dysfunctions. Oh man, I sure laughed about it. Like, so hard. I thought I was gonna pee myself. He went fishing today. it's like salmon season. So he caught a huge fish, silver, the other night. That's one of my favorite things is like the fresh salmon. Oh, so good. So good. And at the store, it's like $12 a pound or something. I mean, it's not cheap at all. And out here, like, you're only allowed to bring a certain amount, or you're only allowed to keep a certain amount. But he caught one yesterday, a silver, and it was 14 pounds. Like, so he filleted it up and everything, and we had part of it for barbecue and rice. It was really good. And then he smokes the rest of it, and it's really yummy. It's like super, super good. And it's so good for you too. But I love salmon. So he went today again, but he's going saltwater fishing this time. Before he was fishing on the river. So I don't go because it's just not my thing at all. At all. So, but, man, I was laughing so hard today. Like, I need a shipping station in the garage. Like, that's why I want him to move all of his stuff. Because he works, and all his, like, his working stuff, they ship it here. Like, all his supplies. So, he needed a garage. Like, when we moved, we really needed to make sure that we had one. Because his work ships him all his supplies. And then he pretty much, it's like all his inventory. So it takes up half of it. And then the other half is just like wasted pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have my dysfunctions too, you know. Like, I hate putting things away. Like, when I go, if I'm packing, if I have my stuff packed and I like get back from a show, I won't unpack my suitcase for like 3 months. Oh, I hate it. I hate unpacking. When I go even go on vacation or like to these shows, I don't even take my stuff out of the suitcase. And I go, unless it's like my makeup and stuff like that, but my friend Lisa goes with me to all my shows, and she puts all her stuff away, puts it in the drawers and the closets and the bathroom, and it's like all pretty, and mine's just in my suitcase. I'm that lazy. Like, I hate it. I know, I'm such a brat. Look at me picking on my husband, and I can't even put my suitcase away. It's still up in my closet. It still has not been unpacked. Anyways, I'm going to go, and I'm going to bake this baby, and then I will put some eyes in and show you guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.